All right. Welcome to the Home Run Hub. This is a brief overview of how to use the Home Run Hub. Appreciate everybody listening in and watching. So why don't we just crack on? So today is Wednesday, May 13th. We have 15 games today. This is the home page, the front page. What it defaults to is the top plays of the day. And first we have home runs, hits, runs, and RBIs, total bases, runs, and RBIs. So you can sort by whatever prop you want for the day. Today's pick, top home run pick, is Wilson Contreras. And you'll see the top 20 below here. You can scroll down here and review them all. Shows their name, team, shows the grade for each prop that we have here. And then when you click on the player, it goes into their player profile. What you can see here is the grade and the projected home run or prop that they have. And this is all ran by simulations on the back end. So this is the tip of the iceberg. Everything is running in the background as the lineups come out and the pitchers are set to give our projections or give my projections for home runs, hits, runs, and RBIs, total bases, runs, and RBIs. And what you'll see is if there's a guy that's projected for, highly projected for a home run, you'll see his projections for these will, for the most part, correlate. And it gives a overview of why these props for the player. Contact quality over here. Let's just actually sort this by home run. Actually, let's go to the model breakdown over here. Like I said, the formula and everything is running in the background, and this is what it is projected. And the part of this app that I wanted to make is, green attack. So if you see green attack, I know you don't have a lot of time on your hands. This is to make things easier to look at the data and just make your picks and feel confident in them. So if you see green as your basic, that's what we're looking to attack. So Wilson obviously projected as the highest, so you're going to see a lot of that. But if you want to get in the details, it shows form, zone match, pitcher fly ball, park factor, wind, etc., etc. This is the strike zone match, so this is what the pitcher is throwing from his hand to the batter's hand, and we're looking for, like I said, green is good. Looking for some matchup overlays here, prime matchup here, which is great. And then you have a little expandable thing. You can show how to read that if you want to get into the nitty-gritty. Why this play shows odds down here. Then we'll go up here. This is contact quality over the last 14 days versus right-handed pitching, and it shows what the starting pitcher is throwing versus for the day. And then you can toggle off. So if you see, a low percentage of off speed, let's say 5 or 2%, you just don't want to factor that in. You can toggle that off. So you can click there and toggle that off, and you can see what the batter has been doing. And then this is the recent at-bats versus right-handed pitching. So you'll see here the date, the type of pitch, the exit velocity, the angle, and the out. And so right here is a little key for you to see what's good, what's a sweet spot, and what's not. And then we have the projections here for each prop as well: park factor, bullpen factor, and weather. Okay. And so for each of these as well, if you want to come in here, you can add these to your slip if you want. So you'll see one put cook down here, Contreras home run. If you just want to take him for a hit, you can hit there. And then you can you'll see as we go along, you can build your slip down there. And then, so you'll go here. So if you see somebody that says 3 signal, power, recent heat, and matchup all aligned. So Brandon Lowe, number 2 pick. Let's see what he looks like. So recent at-bats versus left-handed pitching. Good exit velo. Here he just had a home run versus left-handed pitching. Strike zone match is meh. It's average. But he's got good recent form. And then, if you do see here, you'll see if they do have some history versus the pitcher, you'll see that up here as well. Okay. And then we can go to, like I said, you can sort it by home runs, runs, RBIs, and then you can as well build your slips by clicking the plus tabs here. Okay. Oops. I'm just going to clear that all out here. Clear it all here. Okay. Then you can go to the slate tab. That shows the, let's see, that shows each slate for the day. 1:05 p.m. Yankees, Orioles. Starting pitcher, top pick. Wow, warm weather, 14 miles an hour out. Neutral park, but that gives it a boost of 11 home runs. 11% home runs, I'm so sorry. 7% home runs. That'll show you the full slate. Once you click in the slate, this is a really cool part too. So you'll see that we have confirmed lineups in here. This is checking every 5 minutes for lineups. And it defaults to props, shows the starting pitcher, and then it will show you the batters, their grades, and then you can sort by specifics props here. And then if you want to build your slip based on this, you can say, let's see, okay, top RBI for the Yankees game. I'm going to select Judge, top run for the Yankees game, Grisham, top of the order, gets on base. Let's do that. Top total base, Grisham and Rice. Let's do that. And then tough pitcher, Max Fried. So that you'll see the grades are a little bit lower for the Orioles. But I do want to take something for the Orioles. Let's do an RBI for Adley. He's in the 3 spot here. Let's just see Adley. So you can click on the player here. Pretty tough. Average matchup for the strike zone hit. But he's been hitting the ball pretty well. Yeah. I don't mind Adley for an RBI or a hit. Let's do Adley for 2 hits, runs, and RBIs. Let's do that. Let's do that. Pete, how does Pete look? Yeah, Pete doesn't look too bad either. 2 home runs, at bats, 244 average. Let's do him for 2. So we've got 2 HRR. Actually, let's just do a hit for Pete. Let's go down here and take a hit. You can get granular in here. Let's take him for a hit. Okay. And then you can go to the next game, and so you can just sort it by best props there. Awesome. And then so you have your slip cook down here, and then what you can do is go to the all tab if you want to sort by all, and you can select filters here. You can do plus EV, grades, signals, HRR, total base, runs, RBIs. What you can also do is sort this by arms, so most exploitable arms at the top, and then you can attack the batters, and then it goes down to the best arms. So you'll see here, barrel rate, Nicoladolo, hard hit rate. He's got an inflated left-hand batter, but that takes into account just his small sample size. He's still pretty exploitable, though. Ryan Nelson, exploitable, gives up a lot of barrels and a hard hit. Ray. And then we can go to the parlay tab here. So we still have this slip cook down here. This is optimized for mobile. So you'll see that in the mobile it's all conjoined. So that's not that's why you see the white space here. But you can still use it on desktop, obviously. So here's the parlay tab. Select 4, 5, 6 legs. You can do no SGP. So if you don't want guys in the same game, and then what you can do is let's do like a 2 shuffle. So CJ Abrams and Curtis Mead on the same team. Wind out. Curtis Mead 2 home runs, good grades, A+ grades. You can also do, if you don't want to do home run parlays, you can do RBI lays, run lays, total base lays, HRR lays. So if you want to do like a 7-leg HRR lay, non-SGP, you can do that here with good grades. This is exploit stack, so this is versus a soft pitcher, wind park. We don't have enough data for 7 guys for the wind park, but we could probably do 3. Yeah, so 3 comes there for RBIs run. So if you don't see anything there, just buy your legs down, and then you'll see stuff there. Hot hand, barrel elite, value plays, top scores, and a random mix. I think we're still on HRR, so to HR. Okay. Great. And then K-Props. This is where you can find, if you want to take a K-lay, this is as well a Sims on the back end. Like I said, this is the tip of the iceberg. Everything else is running in the back. If you see green, you attack. So let's see, Dylan sees here. It's a top play today. Projected K is 8.1. Over 6.5 is plus 100, so that's a great edge. We are projecting him to have 8Ks floor ceiling. Here's his recent starts. And then this would be notifications. You don't see them here because these teams are probably middle of the pack, but you'll see a high K team and a low K team, and they'll have the flashers on there for green and red. And then the pitcher breakdown. And then once you see the confirmed lineups, you'll show the confirmed lineups here. You can do that. And then you can as well add to slip. You can build your parlay there. So, and then feed. This goes over how last night did. You can see here how our pitchers did, how our batters did. You can select the feed for the day. So we'll see birthdays. Wilson Contreras' his birthday today. He's also the top pick, so it could be something to think about. Birthday Nico Horner. Milestone watches with good grades we put here as well. Who's on fire, who's doing well. And then we do have select articles here and there as we keep building the feed. And then you will see here if you have the noties turned on, so you have the notification panel up here, home run stories, articles, and daily slate. Make sure you turn those on. And during the games, it's checking every, I believe, 30 seconds to see if there's a home run hit. And then it'll pop up on your phone to show you that a home run is hit, and they'll pop up here as well. And then last thing is if you ever have any questions on how to read things, select here this top upper right question mark. Gives a breakdown of how this works, grades, accuracy, and frequently asked questions. All right. And then let's go back to our slip. So you've got your slip still cooked down here that we cooked for the first game. You hit generate slip, and it is now sending the data to Gambly, which is pulling all the best odds from each book available. We'll see that here in a second. Cooking. Place bet. And then share this. It'll open up a new tab, and it will show you these bets on each book. And then it'll place bet on whatever book you want. Okay. We'll go back, clear all. That's it. Appreciate you guys tuning in. 13 minutes. Hopefully it gave you an overview of what I've been working on for months and months and months, and huge improvement from last year's Home Run Hub. So I appreciate every single one of you. If you ever have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me, DM me, or in the Discord, and constantly making tweaks and changes to make the best home run app out there for you all. Love you all. Let's hit some home runs, and we will chat soon. Thank you.